here with Jaci Velasquez. Jaci, how are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. You're about to release your first studio album in 5 years, is that right?
My first English record in 5 years, but it's my first Spanish record in 14 years.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. It's been 14 years since your last Spanish record?
Yes, it's been 14 years. I did do a lullaby record for Fisher-Price in between there, but it wasn't like a record. It was a lullaby.
Okay, I see. So what have you been doing in the past decade and a half or so?
Seriously, right? Actually, I got married over 10 years ago, and I have a 9-year-old son and an 8-year-old son. So, and then I did a radio show for 6 years for Salem Communications. That was morning radio. Woke up at 4:20 in the morning every day, and the show was from 5 to 9 a.m.
Oh, gross. 4:20 in the morning?
Yeah, totally. It was 4:20, and I had everything timed out when I would get from home to the station and still get there in enough time to grab a coffee and sit down and open the mic.
Wow. That's some serious dedication. I would be hard pressed to do anything at 4:20 in the morning. You could offer me $100,000 at 4:20 and I'd still sleep in.
I think because the kids were so small at the time that I started, they were waking up so early in the morning anyway. It was just a few minutes. It was like half an hour earlier than normally I would have been waking up. But, since then, that was for 6 years, and it was perfect because I was able to get home at like 9:30 in the morning and still have the rest of the day to spend, at the time my kids were toddlers. So it was perfect for me. But then, obviously I still do music, and then I have some movies. I did a few movies over the past 5 years, and then have 3 more coming out this year, which I'm excited about.
I've seen some of your movies too. You did Chasing Poppy with Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, Sofia Vergara and Rosalind Sanchez. Yeah.
Back to the morning show. They say if you wake up that early consistently, you get used to it. Did you ever get used to waking up at 4:20?
That would be a lie. I don't think you can ever truly get used to it. After I stopped doing radio, my body clock for like 3 days would wake up around that time. And I'd wake up in a panic going, oh my goodness, I gotta get dressed. I'm gonna get makeup on. Oh, I'm gonna run out. And then after about 3 days, it was like, waking up at like 7:10. It was good. It was good. I was happy when that clock changed in my body.
Well, I respect the dedication that it takes to do that. I used to wash windows, and I would have to wake up at 3:30 or 4 in the morning. And everybody said, they're like, you do it for a couple of weeks, and your body just gets used to it. You get in that rhythm. Same experience. It's a total lie. Whoever tells you that is just straight up lying to you.
They're lying. Anytime that you wake up before the lights go from flashing yellow to green and red, that means you're up way too early.
Exactly. You know what? I have a theory about that.
Tell me.
The Bible specifically says God made the sun to rule the day and the stars to rule the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as a Christian person, I believe that it's unholy to wake up before the sun comes up because God has a standard there. He made the sun for one, stars for the other, right? So he knows what's best.
I'm going to use that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm going to tell my husband about that too.
Exactly. It's religious justification for sleeping in.
Absolutely. Right. We can find stuff in the Bible that will, work with us for us.
Exactly.